Let me face this way.
Okay,
I got to
perfect.
see my baby.
Do you consent to be on a live and potentially all platforms?
I do.
Alrighty, what brings you up tonight?
So I kind of just wanted some advice. So I just had a baby not too long ago. Well, 6 months ago, and I'm divorcing my husband.
Oh,
You know how these men are. But I just kind of want to level up. I think I don't turn into a boring person. I want to kind of get back to where I was before, but I don't really know how to do it. I feel stuck.
Holy hell.
Showing a baby off, showing a baby off.
This woman come up here with a 6-month-old baby. She's currently married and she's divorcing her husband. And she's planning on coming back onto the dating market. And we got another one of these sisters come up here looking like the New York statue.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
We got New York statue Bonquisha baddies out here.
Bulbous, blowed out, soon to be baby mamas. She married. She currently the resemblance needs to stop. Mistakes, that's scary. That is terrifying. Yeah, put a little halter top on her, throw a tattoo on her. That is her. This is devastation in progress. Devastation. She said, I'm about to divorce my husband with a 6-month-old. I guarantee you this will be the worst mistake she ever makes in her life. Guarantee it.
Oh.
Now you a single mom. Now you a single mom.
You know how these men are. But I just kind of want to level up. I think I don't turn into a boring person. I want to kind of get back to where I was before, but I don't really know how to do it. I feel stuck.
well, do you have a routine right now for yourself, like a daily routine outside of just being a mom? Do you have a routine, like some self care stuff you do?
Um, no, not really. No, I don't, because I'm a single parent right now, and I feel like I've never been a single parent before, so it's extremely hard. It's way harder than what I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, yeah, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. In chat, can we give her some suggestions? Can we give her some suggestions?
Oh yeah, my nails are always done, toes done too. I mean, I do things like that, I guess, but even that is hard because I have to bring my baby to the shop and he cries. It's just been a lot. I think for me, like my
This is crazy. And shout out to Raquel Rose, come through with $25 in the Cash App. She says, simply unproductive.
Thank you. Woo, don't trigger him, Mrs. Raquel. Unproductive. The government even said it. Mr. X pointed this out to me. The government considers some of us useless eaters. How deep is that? How unproductive is that? A useless eater.
my soon-to-be ex-husband abandoned me while I was pregnant, got somebody else pregnant, came back, asked for forgiveness. I'm gonna write a book. I feel like I should. It's just so good. Came back, asked for forgiveness.
And be mindful, this will be on the World Wide Web. So I don't know if you want to keep going. I just want to put that forward.
I feel like maybe I need to just burn the bridge down. Yeah. Like that's how I feel because I keep allowing this man to play in my face. And I wanted to say his name. I was about to.
No.
Ooh, but I just feel like I need to burn the bridge down. I need to burn the bridge down because this dude has stuff like I just want to say it all. Can I? I mean, we bored tonight, right?
Whoa.
Because you done got addicted to penis juice and now truth knocking you smooth across your damn forehead.
Here we go. We got the diary of a mad black Bonquisha. Look at them eyes. She said, I just want to say his name. And this is currently still her husband, the father to her 6-month-old son. All right. And she ready to expose him and air it all out.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Listen to this is awesome, Mr. X. In the sickest way. She said, I want to air this. Look at her eyes. This is not human at this point. I'm trying to tell y'all something. We're my religious folks. Our battle's in the spiritual realm. She is possessed. She says, I want to let it all out. She said, look, she said, we bored tonight, ain't we? That's what she said, Mr. X. She said, ain't we bored? Let's have some fun.
And what do we always say? At the end of the day, man, this is going to fall right back on that brother. He married this big brutish woman and put a baby in her. My God.
Nobody is going to sit here and be like, she wrong for that. She shouldn't have said that. They're gonna all be sitting there looking like, dang, that ninja pathetic. It's all on him. It's all on you, men. Do better. Shout out to Theo Coop.
No, but I don't want you to regret it. If you again, that's your choice, but it may go up on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. So I
Oh
want you
my
to be
God.
mindful of that. So
Yeah,
no one
you're
said
right.
I didn't say it. I'm saying it again. I'm saying it again.
I don't think I'm ready for that. But
Okay.
what I will say is,
Mm-hmm.
I think it was like 2 years ago, I got baptized for the first time in my life. And I'm 38. I just turned 38 this year. But I got baptized and I started changing my life around. But the person who I was married to was very unsupportive. And I think that should have been my sign, but I continue to move forward. Because being in like Christian groups, they always say like make your marriage work, make your marriage work, make your marriage work. So that's what I tried to do.
And
And
was he trying? I know they were telling you, but was he trying to also put in the effort? It sounds like he wasn't. He still
no, you know
wasn't.
what? I think like he's so good at what he do. And you know what? I'm not gonna lie, I've never experienced nothing like this before. That thing that people be saying, that sprinkle lady, and that
Oh, stop it. All right, 2 years ago, she got baptized.
I baptize you in the name of Jesus. Lord. Have your way, Lord. Have your way, Lord. Have your way, Lord.
Yeah, but she all over the place. This is a mad black woman. Look at her. She went from trying to expose her husband. Now she talking about some sprinkle. Sprinkle? Huh.
Sprinkle.
Egregious on all freaking accounts. How in the world? How dare you shame the Lord's name? You said you got baptized. You went through the whole water ritual. It's a ritual. You went through that whole deal, and you saying you in these groups and they saying save your marriage because that's what it's all about. And like you said, Mr. X, cherry pick. Nah, save your marriage. Nah, I'd rather not. I'd rather move on and do something new. I don't know what verse or chapter that is, but they'll find it.
black cat, golden retriever. I think like he's so good at what he do. And you know what? I'm not gonna lie, I've never experienced nothing like this before. That thing that people be saying, that sprinkle lady, and that black cat, golden retriever, that stuff is real. And I think I was more of a I don't know.
And when you say that, I'm assuming he was providing. That's what I'm thinking when you said what you just said. He was providing and doing all of the things. That's why you said no.
uh
So then what we talking about?
I think
You talking about sprinkle black cat, girl? That's
no, I'm just saying that what she be saying is real. Like
I know, but wait
to apply that, I never heard that stuff before until I got on TikTok. So when I started hearing that, I was like, dang, he don't really do all those things. I would say he don't.
He was. Oh,
And there lies the problem. Shout out to my girl HQ. We had this argument before about this sprinkle and about how most of the people in her audience are these blowed out women who get no results. All right, that's why they in the audience, because they don't know how to do it. She said, sprinkle. Ashley said, was your man providing? She said, no, he was broke. My baby daddy is a broke nug. Ashley said, well, why are you talking about sprinkle then?
Get her, Ash. This is where Ash serves a purpose. She ain't gonna let these women come here with this cap. Ashley gonna show you your lane and throw you in that lane head first. Ashley gonna either directly or indirectly let these sisters know you ain't her. Stop. She said, you talking about sprinkle, black cats and golden retrievers. You ain't her. You a dusty mutt. Respectfully.
okay.
No.
Okay. I thought he was. That's why you said it's so real. That's what I thought. Okay. So no, he wasn't.
No.
Oh, okay. And then I guess once you discovered the videos on TikTok and YouTube, it enlightens you, is what you're saying.
Well, it enlightened me my role I was playing because
Well, hold on. So did sprinkle cause this woman to divorce her husband?
Sprinkle.
She said, I watched sprinkle, and that stuff was making sense, Ashley. Like, my man was broke, but everything she was saying on the screen, it was making sense. And I want that life. So I'm gonna leave this ninja, and I need to find this other man now. I got all this knowledge now.
You're gonna find this man, and what are you going to say to him? That's it. I'm gonna get real simple. Not what you gonna do. Y'all don't even know how to speak to these men y'all claim y'all desire. That's why Kendra done took her ball and went home. She said she don't want no affluent man. She don't want what comes with it. Having to compete, having to have, stimulating conversation. If that they got nothing, Mr. X. They come across these guys and they just get dumb. They just start drooling.
I feel like I was just raised to be a certain way, and I applied that in my relationship without him doing what he needed to do. Without saying too much, because but I should write a book. I'm telling you, when I tell people the story about what he did to me, they say, if you did, they will think that this is a fake book if you write it. And I'm like, no, this is real. This is.
Well, from what you did say, I think that was enough. You said while you were pregnant, he left you and got someone else pregnant and tried to come back. That alone.
I hate when they do this. I hate when Bonquisha come up here, act like her life is so damn interested that Steven Spielberg need to reach out and they need to do a movie and Taraji P need to play her in the movie. No, that's why y'all come up on Kendra and be like, Kendra, do you remember me? I'm the woman with 6 kids and my baby daddy was beating me over the head during a live stream. Kendra said, nope, not ringing the bell because y'all ain't that damn interesting. Y'all hood boogers.
Is y'all find it exciting, but it's becoming an accepted norm. Too many of y'all are doing it. Too many of y'all are going through these Bonquisha nug situationships. We're becoming numb to it. Yeah, that's what this is, ladies and gentlemen. We're becoming numb to this. It is wild and extreme. That nug hunching on 3, 4, 5 women at a time, having 5 babies in the same month in the same hospital. It is wild, but it's accepted norm. Because these women accept it. They talk about writing these books. What is this book going to say about you? I'm so tired of us being so comfortable being victims. Can this please come to an end?
Says enough. That in itself. So I can only imagine. We'll use our imagination.
I let him come back though, because I was like, well, maybe God. I wanted a lot of kids, and that wasn't in the cards for me. But I was like, maybe God, maybe it's my way of having more kids. Blah blah blah. No, he came back, lied to me, said all these things, and left me when the baby was 3 months, and went back to the girl, lied to her, said all kind of stuff. His cousin helped him, set some stuff up. He was cheating on me while I was not even a month post. Like,
my thought is too. That's only who you know of, right? There's probably other women that you don't even know about.
I didn't know what was going on last year. Mm-hmm. I didn't know. But when I did find out, I made it aware before she got pregnant, and then she got pregnant. And then when I talked to her recently, I just graduated too. Oh yeah, I just graduated. So thank you. When I graduated yesterday, me and her had a long conversation, and when we had the conversation, that's when I found out everything. Like everything he was telling her, I told her the things he kind of told me, because I told her, listen, I am a girl's girl. I'm not about to lie. I feel like us as women, we need to start sticking together more. We need to come together more because we let men play in our faces entirely too much. So I feel like I told her, like she told me, I told her some of the things I didn't want to hear because, of course, like I told her, everybody knew what was going on with me.
Here we go. So we got the tale of Nug and 2 Bonquishas.
He's mine. You may have had him once, but I got him all the time. You can't sleep at night. He's mine. You may have had him once, but I got him all the time. I got him all the time.
They be fighting over Nug's weenie. Man, this is crazy.
This sister done graduated from some technical institute with her associates in underwater basket weaving, and she couldn't even celebrate the moment. She too busy arguing and cackling with the other baby mama. She trying to recall it like it was peaceful. Stop it. Stop. There was so much tension in the air, you could cut it with a butter knife.
I'm the one that's hurt. I'm the wife. I'm his wife. And this is how it come to me. And then we were going to kind of like set him up, but I'm too old for that. So I was like, no. I'm moving in a different direction in my life. And I swear, what happened was I texted him that morning because he finally wanted to talk about the baby. And, I texted him a Bible verse because I was reading the Bible and something came across and I told him that God don't bless mess. So he's living wrong. And when I text that, I didn't even say much. I could read the text. I really didn't say much. And she sent me a picture of him laying in the bed with their baby, and she was like some stuff she's saying, and I was so disappointed in her because I'm like, dang, I'm his wife and you know it. Regardless if you laying with a married man, and I told her the same thing, and I'm not even bashing her at all because
Yeah, you is. You trying to. Bonquisha sent this woman a picture of her husband laying in the bed with her, looking like,
He might be doing you, but he's thinking about me. So anything about another lover, then go find another brother. I know he's my man. He's all in my hand and feel good when he call my name. Don't you wish you had the same? Hell!
Do y'all not understand how her daggone chest tightened up? Bonquisha sent her that picture, said, hey, hope you having a good Sunday. We show is with our little family. She sent that picture. They was all cozy in that bed. She probably do herself, man. She probably threw up all that. Look, yeah, she is broken. She said, I'm the wife. I don't know how could she do that? I'm the wife.
oh, and Bonquisha just up in that house.
You ain't gotta go home tonight. You can stay right here with me.
Ooh.
That's who win, Nug. Who can give up the coup de kata the best? That's the winner.
Yeah, because although she, in her mind, she's probably thinking, well, I had a baby with him. He wants to be with me. And I'm going to try to convince him that I can be the soon to be wife, that I'm better. And then on the opposite end, you're like, but I'm the wife. I got the ring. He chose me first before you. So you guys both have your own stories in your head. And he's the one in the middle kind of playing you both. You know, if we're
I would say more with her though, because he's definitely abandoned me and he left and went back. I put him out. When I put him out, he went back over there. He has definitely abandoned me. He was over there with her. Me and him barely communicate. When we did communicate, he would come back. It's like he was toying with my emotions. And to be honest with you, I feel like all of it is just a mess. I really just feel like all of it is a mess. I always try to see the good in people. I don't think he a bad person, but maybe he is. And I don't know why I feel even with her. Like,
but I think it's time to leave, and I really think it's time to leave because you just said, well, me and her was thinking about setting him. When we get there,
no, I canceled that. I did think about it, but I didn't do it. And
but if you're going into that,
yeah,
if you're ready to do stuff like that, that means it's time to go. It's time to go. We don't have control over our emotions, and we're acting out of emotion. And then something can happen that we regret. So that means it's time to go. It's time to just let him have it's not going to be any better for her. He's going to find somebody else.
Yeah, I know. And honestly,
therapy. Also go to therapy.
I just
therapy as well. Therapy.
I do. I'm in therapy. I do all the things. The crazy thing is I really do the work. Like, I have a prayer closet. I pray. I read my Bible. I'm not perfect. Let's start there.
Oh, you acting like it. You do all the work. There's a married woman who's separated from her husband and she has a 6-month-old kid. Ashley, they come on these platforms looking for help. As soon as Ashley give them something, they're already doing it. You need to get therapy. I'm already doing it. Go to the gym, eat healthy. I'm doing it. I'm praying. I'm going to church. I got my Bible.
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
She said she got her prayer closet, her voodoo dolls, the whole shebang. Why ain't it working? Shout out to these prayer closets. Sweet Jesus in the morning time. Y'all trying everything, huh? Vision boards? Huh? It ain't working. How in the world she just get baptized, got all of this good religious and spiritual energy around her, and your husband out here hunting side chicks and taking Polaroids? I ain't said in a while, y'all put a cap on God's ability. Maybe God ain't in this mess. Perhaps
Satan.
Appreciate you, Mr. Gino. Thank you. Wait a minute. Baptized but getting a divorce?
Definitely not perfect. I have my flaws, but I'm in therapy. I do everything that I'm supposed to do, but I feel like I still wound up in the situation. I had this guy playing my face, and I think that he's damaged too. So,
but the thing is, Kenyatta, is okay. Granted, we don't know certain things. Maybe he did play in your face in the beginning, but at some point we got to take accountability. Like, okay, he did this 2 times already. Now I'm looking like boo boo a little bit. I'm looking like boo. I know better. I'm grown. Now I'm allowing him to play with me, you know?
Yeah. I look crazy now for sure. But I did. I told myself after yesterday. Once I told her I wasn't. I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna set him up. I told him everything that happened. He was very rude to me. Hung up the phone on me. And I told her I just don't want to do it no more. They can have it. Y'all can have it. I'm good. Okay. And I know I need to just focus on myself. Being a good person and none of that don't mean nothing if I'm not pouring into myself. And I feel like I wasn't. I know I wasn't. I was giving everything to him. I thought I was doing what I was supposed to do as a wife. Giving.
You're a liar.
That's a lie.
You was not. Shout out to Mr. Walker. The majority of men are going to step out in search of peace and femininity. And we are looking at the subject, no peace, absolutely no femininity. And he went in search and he found it.
I guarantee you show me this sister, she's more feminine. Want to know how I know she's more feminine? She know he married. This is wicked, but it is what it is. She know he's married, but she's still down for the call. She's like, I know, but I like you and I want you. That's some degree of femininity. She's like, oh man, I'm gonna send her the picture. Like, it's unfortunate. And that's when we talk about competing. That's competing. Shout out to HQ. Yeah, you got to go out here and take what you want. Tis what a TI is. That's why we say, y'all women, y'all got to be careful what y'all ask for. Because y'all mess around and land the guy that y'all like and can't maintain them because y'all stop competing.
Giving. And he depleted me. So now I'm here and I have to rebuild myself. I just have to. Like, I have to. And it's the hardest thing in the world. Like, people say this stuff and they go on these podcasts, but this is very hard.
Yeah, it is. You thought things would be differently. You just had your baby. You didn't think things would take a turn like this. And you're doing it alone. It sounds like it, you know?
It is what it is. I'll get through it though. I know I will. And
She
it was
crying?
also where it was God. It was God. I was just feeling bad for him. Even though he don't help me with his son. He don't help me. And I'm not putting him on child support. Everybody always say put him on child support. But to me, like, you're supposed to do what you want. Just do it. Just help. You know?
But I'm saying, you know, Kenyatta, if it's going to be easier on you, I would say put him on child support. So then you don't have to think about financial stress, you know? You already have to raise your child for yourself. You know?
I don't have financial stress at all. Like, I'm self-sufficient by myself. And I know that about myself. Like, I handle everything by myself.
Bonquisha, she up here crying. She said Nug Nug broke her. Huh.
We belong together, baby. When you left, I lost somebody me. Was that so hard to believe? Come back, baby, please, 'cause we belong together.
So unfortunate.
What you gonna do, Bonquisha? What you gonna do? Nothing. She got it all figured out, man. Ashley up here, like, put him on the child support. Get the paperwork on him. Get them folks in his life. And when she said, I don't need that. I ain't hurting for nothing. Meanwhile, when she first came up, she said, Ashley, I'm having a hard time. It's documented. She said, being a single mom is harder than I thought it was going to be. This is trying to save face. I keep saying it. Y'all women like her, y'all not going to get the proper medicine when y'all keep trying to lie to the good doctor, Dr. Ashley, Dr. Neferatu. Tell the truth. She started, that's why she started crying. The truth started to run down her cheeks. But she said, no, I'm good. You big, strong boy, you.
Yes, it's like an injured football player. You out on the field with a broken leg, and they like, come on, we got to take you off. And they, you're like, no, I can keep going, coach. And they like, no, it's over. You on the IR, like, we about to bring out the stretcher. And that's Bonquisha. She know it's over. After this interview, it's over. She on ice.
I'm not really worried about me. For me, it was more like, you grow up without certain things, you know what I'm saying? So I want my son to have that. I want my son to not want to have a father, And now he won't even get to experience his father because his father chose to not be a part of his life. And he goes around and tell everybody that I'm stopping him from seeing his child, and that is not true whatsoever. Like, this has been the worst experience of my life. I have never, and I would never wish this, even on the girl. I told her I feel so bad for her too. Because I know she ain't gonna leave him. And I feel bad for her too. I feel bad for me. I feel bad for her too.
And what you're feeling, I want you to know what you're feeling, she's feeling too. There's no way she's not feeling this. Because she knows when he leaves, he's still probably going back to you or going back to someone else. she still doesn't have him 100% because legally you guys are married.
But
So
we-
whatever you're feeling, she's feeling.
them coins don't come in. I know it is, and I'm going to get a divorce. I want out of this situation. Like, I have never in my life been so humiliated, so embarrassed. Every good event in my life in the last 5 years, this man has destroyed. I know I should have known better, but I just continue. I thought it would get better. I thought, and I'm not perfect. And I know he like to say I did X, Y, and Z, but you can push somebody butt so far. And I did a lot. So I chose to get baptized. I chose to give my life to the
What
Lord,
you
and that's the
do?
direction I want to move in.
You hear?
And I know that I go back and forth a lot, but I try to say to myself and move forward. Now, when it's time to date and get out and talk to people, it's so hard for me. I'm still married, so I don't feel comfortable quite doing that. But me getting back into myself and like feeling myself again, I would love to do that because he tore me down. Like, and I do mean tore me down.
Oh, look at her. She looked very vindictive. So she probably been making his life a living, you know what? Probably got him fired from his job. Probably been vandalizing his vehicle, flattening tires, busting out windows, just being toxic. And she like, yeah, she got, yeah.
They will only tell a fraction of what they do. Shout out to, I think it was HQ and our sister Crystal Luna. Yeah, she ain't telling the whole truth. She said, I done some things. She said, I ain't perfect. I did some things too, but it's only so far you can push a person. She said, I did a lot of stuff. That's a fraction of what she actually did. This is black pill get my lick back, bae. I'm telling you. She had a little, she like, I know I did a lot. She hurt that ninja.
He tore me down, but it was on me. It's on me. I know it's on me because I did everything. I did everything. I did everything from helping him get through barbers. I did everything.
Yeah.
He
And
took-
it's like you gave him more than he is giving to you. You know, that's what I'm also hearing, you know. I'm sorry that you're going through this. And I also want to say, I don't even think you should be focusing on dating.
Oh, I'm not. I'm
Yeah.
not dating at all. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like, I want to be able to present myself to the world eventually. I just don't even know where to start. Like, I truly am just don't know where to start.
I think a good first step would be doing like fasting. I think a good fast will be good for you spiritually too. Like where you do some type of food fasting, you journal every day, you do some type of ritual day in and day out. You get up at the same day every day for the next 30 days. You eat the same thing, you journal, you go for your walk, and you go to therapy. So you can get mental clarity. I think you should do a fast. Mm-hmm.
No, yeah, that's my phone. She ain't even answering. She just listening. Like, Ashley, Ashley, you need to go to therapy. You need to start taking walks and working out and eating healthy and all this stuff while she got a 6-month-old. And while she dealing with her husband that's out here with another woman. She ain't got time for that.
It'll never happen. Did she tell her to fast?
Yeah,
It'll
so drink green juice and
it'll never happen. Because when you fast and sit here, she's going to start to have mental clarity. That cognitive dissonance is going to start stomping her out. She's going to come to the solution that she needs to stay with her husband. It'll never happen. That's why she ain't answering Mr. X. She ain't about to fast. She about to go bust down on some fun yuns to satiate and soothe herself. Fast.
I will. I have to start somewhere.
Yeah.
It's going to be a long journey, but I know it's going to be worth it. So
yeah. And take it one day at a time, not two, Kenyatta. You're trying to figure it out all in one day. Just take it one day at a time. You know, this is a great first step. You spoke about it. You speak to your therapist. Tomorrow, you decide, you know what, I'm going to get up and go for a walk. The next day, I'm going to get up, go for a walk, and maybe, you know, put myself together. Take it day by day. Don't try to cram everything in. No, that's not how the healing process works. All right? And if there's anyone who relates with Kenyatta, you know, please send her a DM. If you are a mom or mother who has been through this situation as well, please send her a DM, send her some love, send her some support. I'm speaking to the ladies, not to the men, to the ladies. Please reach out to her and send her some love and support. There are a lot of ladies here, and I'm sure there's someone else who have been through this and came out on the other side. So please send her some words of encouragement. All right. You're welcome, and keep us posted.
I will.
Bye, beauty. Oh, sending Kenyatta some love. Sending Kenyatta lots and lots of love. You know, it sounds like she doesn't really have someone to really talk to. You know, sometimes you just want to let it out, get it off your chest. Thank you, Cassie. And I'm happy that people feel safe enough to come up and share their stories, you know. I didn't want her to share too much because I know how things go. Sometimes you open up your heart, but just to kind of protect her. But Yes, take it one day at a time and send her some encouraging messages.
Well, Ashley, she already shared too much. And a lot of these women, they're not going to take it one day at a time because we live in a microwave society right now. So you telling her to go walk and do all this stuff to where those are long-term results. All right. If she want to start getting in shape and getting her mind right, this stuff will take years, all while raising an infant baby. Like it's just too much. The tad is too much. It's insurmountable.
And thank you. She opened up with her cry of despair. This is a married woman, regardless of how bad she talked about this dude. It's a married woman. She says she can't do this by herself in the current state. Now you want to add on the discomfort of that discipline, fasting? Listen here. Farrakhan said it best. When it comes to fasting, if you can control what you eat, you can control any part of your life. If you can deny yourself the necessity of food, especially with the drugs we have as food on U.S. soil, there ain't much you can't do. I ain't fasted in a while. It's tough. I'm getting the motivation to do so watching this because it is. And she ain't got it. That's an extreme discipline. Not gonna happen.
Until then, you in the sub.
No Lululemon in the sub.
The passengers of the doomed Titanic sub spent their last moments in total darkness looking for bioluminescent creatures out of the small window and listening to their favorite music. The new details of the 5 passengers' final moments have been revealed by the wife and mum of the father-son duo.
Wade in the water, wade in the water, diamond wade in the water. Something's gonna trouble the water. You better wade in the water. Yeah, man.
Hey!